Rain and a Saturday soaker on tap for us.
Oh, what a downer, but at least we're going to have some sunshine on Sunday. Let's keep that in mind. A live look outside across the Jersey Beach is really nice right now, so this truly is a neighborhood forecast.
You know, Jim, they're moving through parts of the Philly metro area right now. They move very quickly, anywhere between 35 and 40 miles per hour, so we have issued this first alert.
You asked me, how will we be affected by Harvey? I do think we will be affected in some capacity later next week. I'll show you in just one moment, but right now, currently, Harvey is a Category 3 hurricane. Central pressure 943 millibars. This is an expansive system, approximately 535 miles wide. That's twice the width of the state of Pennsylvania.
First Alert meteorologist Erika Martin joins us now. Erika?
Denise, that's right. It all was about a neighborhood forecast tonight, especially to the west, the Lehigh Valley, the PA suburbs, Chester County. You guys saw some thunderstorms and some storm reports as well. Be sure you send those in. We would love to use those social media at NBC Philadelphia. But locally here in Philadelphia, you know, it's a great night to see the Milky Way because the moon is only illuminated 7%. So a great night if you're into sky gazing. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and take a sneak peek up into the sky. Live look outside looks gorgeous right now in Philadelphia. Satellite and radar image, however, picking up on some greens on the screen, moving through parts of South Jersey, central, northern Delaware as well. Seeing a couple of lightning strikes. Otherwise, for the most part, everything is fizzling out. A little bit closer, you can see how those showers and isolated thunderstorms are really just breaking apart. There's just not much energy left there. Neighborhood planner for the rest of the night into early tomorrow morning. A great night all around. 6 a.m. Look at this. It's 70 degrees with lots of sunshine. 77 at 10 a.m. 2 a.m. Not that bad. 73 degrees. Certainly a really nice summer night. And for the PA suburbs, 65 degrees at 6 a.m. 74 at 10 a.m. Not going to see much in the way of clouds, only because we do have an area of high pressure keeping everything high and dry. So here is your hour-by-hour forecast starting this at 11 p.m. Look at everything drying out by tomorrow morning. Bam, 9 a.m. We like the way it looks. Lots of sunshine for your Sunday. I call that a sunny Sunday. Neighborhoods for tomorrow. Temperatures are mainly going to be in the mid to upper 80s for the PA suburbs. We are seeing lots of mid 80s. Schwenksville 85 degrees. And for the Lehigh Valley, Berks County, Allentown, you're seeing upper 80s. Voorhees Township 88 degrees. Buna 87. That's your expected high temperature. Avalon at 86. Delaware seeing mainly mid to upper 80s. Rehoboth Beach 85 degrees. And Newark, your expected high temperature 87 degrees. The 10-day on 10 brings us a gorgeous stretch and perfect for the solar eclipse. 89 on Monday with mostly clear skies. Clouds start to develop late Tuesday into Wednesday with the chances of some showers and thunderstorms for the second half of your Tuesday and early Wednesday. Beyond that, we're seeing low 80s, upper 70s for the following Friday, 81 for the following Saturday. But let's go ahead and just focus on tomorrow. Lots of sunshine for your Sunday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, 87 degrees. That's your expected high. Overnight lows are going to also be very comfortable for the next several days. And then, of course, all eyes on Monday for that solar eclipse. But be sure you keep those eyes very safe and get those sunglasses. Follow us on social media at NBC Philadelphia. Here's Danny with sports.
Now your NBC 10 First Alert weather.
I'm First Alert meteorologist Erika Martin, and we do have a couple of weather stories, including your bus stop forecast coming up in just a bit. But I do want to focus on a system that has started to form. It's called Tropical Cyclone 10, just off the coast of Georgia. The current wind speeds are at 35 miles per hour. It is stationary. It is getting a little bit stronger. Now, locally, I mentioned this because I do think we will be affected. We've already seen watches and warnings that have been issued. A gale warning issued through Wednesday, 4 a.m. and a gale watch issued through Wednesday, 4 a.m. In addition, a small craft advisory has been issued through Wednesday, 6 a.m. So let's go ahead and see what Tropical Cyclone 10 is. You can see it developing just off the coast of Georgia, continuing to really just parallel the eastern seaboard, eventually heading out to sea. But as it does, notice how it does really kind of just skirt our neighborhood. So let's focus in and hone in on how we may be affected here locally. Hour by hour forecast. We'll get this started at 11:30 p.m. tonight and move this through at least until Tuesday. So tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., a lot of us are headed back to school. I actually have a class tomorrow morning, so I'm included in that. We do not have any excuses, just some clouds out there. That's just about it. No skipping classes. 9:30 a.m. here. We do have an easterly breeze there, so it's going to feel a little chilly, but still a very nice Monday nonetheless. Get this going through Tuesday. We'll pause this Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. keep the umbrellas handy. Take them with you because I do think you will need them. And here's why. We'll continue to go through this until 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And notice how we start to see that rain moving in from south to north. Here is that system, Tropical Cyclone 10. That's what it's called right now. We'll continue to work this through until late Tuesday. And notice here at 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday, there is the center of that system, that low pressure system. And here it is continuing to work its way, just kind of skirting our neighborhood. So, of course, we'll be tracking this for you very closely. A rip current forecast has been issued as far as the danger is concerned. A high risk. It is dangerous. In fact, it's life threatening. So please do not go out into the waters if you definitely don't have to. And please be sure you download the free NBC 10 app for more updates on that. Current temperatures are mainly in the 60s. Coatesville, you're at 59 degrees. Mount Holly, 58 for you. And Vineland, along with Atlantic City, currently at 60 degrees. And here it is, your bus stop forecast tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It's not going to be too bad. 62 degrees. Maybe keep the sweaters handy. At 10 a.m. for the Philly metro area, 72 degrees. The PA suburbs also seeing a really nice start to the day, 57 degrees. So a little chilly. Keep the sweaters or jackets handy. 69 degrees at 10 a.m. The Lehigh Valley at 10 a.m., 67 degrees. At 6 a.m., a chilly 54. And for the Jersey Shore, we're seeing 6 a.m. 66 degrees, and at 10 a.m. 73 degrees. So overall, it's going to be a pretty nice start to the day, and highs for tomorrow topping out in the upper 70s for the most part. So let's take a look at Tacony, 77. That's your expected high temperature for tomorrow. Langhorne, 75 for you. Reading seeing 77 degrees as your expected high temperature. Avalon, 74, and Rehoboth Beach, your expected high temperature, 75 degrees. Be sure you follow us on social media for more updates.
Meteorologist Erika Martine. Erika, we saw that picture from Upper Salford Township, the live picture, just those dark clouds overhead.
Oh, yeah, they're building very quickly. You know what I like what you both bring up is that we do see those winds developing. More importantly, they have a southerly direction, so it's tropical moisture enough to feed all these storms moving across our viewing area. A live look outside, you can start to see those clouds developing, as you mentioned. So really what we're seeing here now is a lot of instability in the atmosphere, and that's going to provide pretty much all of the food that these storms need. Current temperatures right now in the upper 80s for Philadelphia, Mount Holly, Vineland, Wilmington, low 90s for Dover. But more importantly, I talked about that southerly wind, tropical moisture feeding those storms as they move across our viewing area. So let's take a look at our satellite and radar image. Notice how they're kind of picking up speed here, and you can see all those lightning strikes, all those embedded thunderstorms as that line of storms move across our area. And in fact, if we kind of zoom on in here, you're going to start to see a lot more activity moving into parts of Philadelphia County, Montgomery County, and Bucks County as well. But let's go ahead and head on south and east. Ship Bottom, Toms River, starting to see one or two isolated cells and some lightning right in that area as well. Also have to update you on some downed tree reports we've gotten here, so you be sure you follow us on social media. We are definitely keeping you updated on that. It looks like a downed tree right around Leonardsville, Wernersville, also getting a report of a downed tree. So here it is, lightning strikes. They've been impressive all afternoon, and that's not changing right now. In fact, we're seeing almost 200 lightning strikes within the last couple of minutes, and I do expect this to increase as these storms continue to move across our area. The good news is these storms are moving very quickly, so I don't expect them to hang on beyond 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Satellite and radar image I highlighted. Notice this big white circle, or I'd say maybe ellipse. You can see all of the hail moving across our area. So this is our hail track right here, and that's what we're monitoring for you. And of course, we're monitoring when you will be seeing some storms moving across your area about 6:22 p.m. for Philadelphia and Newark, 7:23 p.m. coming up in just a bit. I promise I have your 10-day forecast.
All right. Forecast. Everyone's been talking about it. It's happening tomorrow.
That's right. We're laughing because I don't cook, so I don't have a colander, and there's no way that I'm going to make those glasses.
You don't have glasses, so don't look up.
I'll hang tight for Denise's photos, and I'll retweet them. Yeah, but it's going to be a really nice day overall. However, I am tracking some clouds moving in that could affect, of course, the viewing of the solar eclipse, but it's really been a gorgeous day for today. I mean, all day long. The high temperature of
Philadelphia, 85 degrees and all that sunshine. So many folks at the beach, and everybody, it looks like everybody was really smart and played it safe out there. So a live look outside over Philadelphia, a great evening in the forecast across the entire Delaware Valley. Current temperatures right now for Trenton, 82 degrees, 85 in Philadelphia, Wilmington, 83 degrees, Allentown at 82, and Coatesville, 79 degrees. Notice the winds here, really important. Northwesterlies here, and I'll show you why that's kind of important in just one moment. Here's our local satellite and radar image. Notice that there's not much going on here. Everything remains high and dry. I talked about those northwesterly winds, and here's why. Here's this area of high pressure. You can actually see clockwise circulation, so all of the wind coming down into our viewing area across the Delaware Valley. The reason why this is important, because as it continues to push offshore, we will get what we call a return flow. So here it is, your hour by hour forecast. This does include some scattered showers. We'll get this going through early tomorrow morning, and we're going to pause this at 1 p.m. And notice how we are seeing some clouds moving into the area. We start to see some greens on the screen by about 2:30 p.m. That's not going to be the issue as far as the eclipse is concerned. I really don't think there's going to be much of an issue there by about 3:30 p.m. I do think the prime time there will already have passed. So the good news is Mother Nature is working out for us. Cloudcast here. Let's go through this as well through tomorrow. You can see some clouds starting to develop by about 1:30 p.m. Otherwise, for the most part, it's really going to be broken clouds and one or two isolated showers. So I'm still giving it a thumbs up for the solar eclipse. Your neighborhood planner for tonight into early tomorrow morning. We are seeing mostly clear skies, a very comfortable night across the entire Delaware Valley. We're seeing lots of 60s by early tomorrow morning, 65 degrees for the PA suburbs, 63 at 5 a.m. for the Lehigh Valley. And coming up in just a bit, I do have your 10-day forecast. Meantime, here's Danny with sports.